Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So you saw I tried out a Dreadnought guitar in the last video, and because I'd sort of come to the conclusion that I much prefer a smaller body guitar, I thought I'd show you this Tanglewood TWMINI KOA. So we'll go over some sort of basic spec of the guitar, and then I'll tell you a few things that I think that if you're looking at this particular guitar, you'll really want to know sort of beforehand, that that you wouldn't necessarily think straight away. So spec wise, it is a solid KOA top, which is this sort of high gloss tobacco sunburst finish, and you get laminated KOA back and sides. And again, I'll try and get that in the light properly to show you. Really good looking guitar, to be fair. And then you have mahogany double binding on this one, which goes all the way around the guitar, across the back as well. And then the neck, you have an ebon core fingerboard, once again with the mahogany binding, and it's a mahogany neck as well. And it's finished in the same sort of tobacco sunburst and high gloss on this one. And then on the machine heads, I'll just show you that, they are Grover machine heads. And on the electronics front, you get a Fishman pre-sys pickup system, which is a really, really nice pickup system we've seen, I think, on one of the other Tanglewoods we looked at before. So price wise, this guitar at Nyland Music is $399. So if you've seen the part 3 of the Tanglewood videos, it sits slap bang in the middle of those two guitars. So the two things I really wanted to sort of mention that took me by surprise with this guitar then is, first of all, I'm really hoping I managed to capture how different sounding the KOA is to the spruce top guitars. This guitar, acoustically, and when you plug it in, to be fair, it is very much so forward in the sort of low mids. So if you imagine the sort of EQ of how an acoustic guitar is on its own, it'll either be very bright, some can be very bass heavy, or it might be very even. So the examples I would give was the Dreadnought, a bit more bass heavy, the Lag Slim that I shown you before was very even, and some of the full laminated Tanglewoods in the lower price range were sort of a bit harsher and brighter sounding. But this guitar just sits almost completely in that sort of low mid area, and I'm really hoping that this video captures that. If nothing else, that's what I really want to get across, because it's a very unique sounding guitar, and obviously that's going to be a personal preference thing. For me, I tend to lean towards kind of darker sounding guitar tones in general, so I really like it, but hopefully, like I said, I've managed to capture that in the videos. And the other thing that kind of took me by surprise, and it might be because it's a much smaller body, or it might be the KOA, or a combination of the two, but this guitar is much quieter than you expect it to be. So, you know, finger picking or even with a pick, it's just really sort of very controlled, quiet. And I don't know if that's because it hasn't got a lot of sort of high-end trebliness, it might just sound a bit quieter. And obviously if you're gigging, you have the pickup system in there, which you can get as much volume as you want out of it that way. But it kind of just took me by surprise a bit. And again, I consider that to be a good thing, because when you're at home, you don't necessarily want something that's super loud to kind of practice on. So overall, and once again with Tanglewood, you know, fit and finish wise, fretwork wise, playability out the box, it seems that no matter what sort of price point you go to, really, they're all, at least the ones I've tried so far, have been really spot on. So in the next part of the video then, as usual, you will see the sort of camera mics, the Lewitt mic that I use, and the plugged in sound as well. So let me know what you think about the different wood types, and I'll link part 3 of the Tanglewood video so you can sort of compare this to two very similarly priced other Tanglewood guitars. So hopefully you enjoy the video and it's been useful to you, and I will see you on the next one.